When using Echo at the elementary level, whether you have student accounts or not, the Agenda tool is going to be your foundation for supporting student-centered learning. A daily agenda is a visual representation of the learning that will be happening throughout any given day in the classroom. It can be used to guide teacher instruction, support student-centered learning, a tool for building leaders to understand what is happening in classrooms from day to day, and a tool to inform parents of the same. An agenda is not a schedule. A schedule is a list of times and events that will be happening during those times. An Echo agenda is meant for students to interact with and to support them through the learning process. If you don't have student accounts, you can build your agendas in Echo, project them for students to see, and support them in using the agenda to drive their learning. As the facilitator, you can also use the agenda as a tool to drive your instruction. If you do have student accounts, you can build your agendas in Echo, project them for students to see, and use them to drive your instruction. Students can log into Echo, interact with the agenda to access assignments, resources, and links to help them take ownership over their learning. In this video, we will cover how to build elementary-friendly agendas, how to link course content into your agenda to drive teacher instruction and student learning, how to duplicate agendas from course to course and from day to day to make adjusting them for each day easier. Let's jump into building elementary-friendly agendas. I am going to build my agenda in my grade level master course and duplicate it to the derivatives when I am finished. The agenda is the only item that does not transfer directly from the master course to the derivatives. To create an agenda, enter your course through the Activities tool. In the Agenda field, click the Edit Agenda icon. Notice the date. This is the date in which the agenda will show. If you'd like to build your agenda for a different date, select that date on the calendar first. This rich text editor is basically a blank canvas where you can create any type of agenda you'd like. You can add a title, a table, images, videos, links to outside resources, links to resources within Echo, and links to activities within Echo. I am going to start with inserting a 2-column table with several rows. Each row of my table will represent a different portion of my day. One side of my table will be for images, the other side will be for text. Images that represent text are a great way to support literacy development. Now I'll continue building my agenda and adding more detail. Once I'm finished building my agenda, I'll click Save. Take some time now to practice building an agenda. Now that my agenda is created, let's talk linking items to the agenda. If you do not have student accounts, you may still want to link items to your agenda. If you are using an agenda to drive your instruction and student-centered learning, you might consider adding links to resources you will need throughout your day. Examples might include a link to a Google document, a slide deck, or anything you might need quick access to. If you do have student accounts, you might want to link the items we just discussed, and you'll also want to link to assignments for students to interact with. Let's jump into adding links to our agendas. To add links to your agenda, click Edit Agenda. To link to an outside resource, you would simply highlight the text, click the link icon, paste in your link, select Open in a new window, and click Insert. Next, I'm going to link to something that lives within Echo. First, I need to highlight the text I want to link. The text I highlighted is specific to a whole group lesson. In my course, I have added a slide deck to support my whole group lesson. I want to link this slide deck to my agenda so I can have easy access to it while my agenda is being projected. Now that that text is highlighted, I will select the Insert Link icon. Next, click Link to Course Activity. In the Choose Course Activity field, click the 3 horizontal lines. Find the course activity or resource you'd like to link to. Once you find it, select it, and click Insert Link. I'm going to continue doing this for all my activities that need links. Now when myself or my students click links within the agenda, they will be automatically redirected to the resource or activity. Linking course activities to my agenda also allows myself and students to have access to everything they need for the day. My building leader can also see these items, and parents can too. Linking resources directly into the agenda prevents myself or my students from having to dig around in our course or our Google Drives to find items we need. The agenda is meant to act as a one-stop shop for everything the teacher and students need. If an agenda is truly student-centered, students should be able to come in, sit down, look at their agenda, and know exactly what will be happening that day and where they should get started. Take some time now to practice adding links to your agenda. The next thing we will cover is duplicating agendas. Agendas are the only item that when put into the master do not automatically populate to derivatives, so we will need to duplicate our agenda to our derivative courses. All links created and added to the agenda in the master course will still function in the derivative courses. Also, if you do not want to recreate your agenda structure each day, you have the option to duplicate agendas from day to day. To begin this process, click the duplicate icon. Be sure you have the date in which you want the agenda to show selected. From the list below, select the courses you would like to duplicate your agenda to. Once the courses are selected, click Duplicate. Now, if we were to go into the courses we selected, we'll be able to see the agenda. Take some time now to practice duplicating an agenda from course to course, or day to day, or both. And there you have it, everything you need to get started creating agendas. If you need support on characteristics your learner-centered agenda should have, check out the linked article.